kill this thing in one shot. It's dead. There's nothing it can do. It lived? It can't do anything. It can only Leech Seed or whatever Barrage is. I'm guessing Barrage is a normal move. It sounds generic, but it's got Barrage, Hypnosis, Stomp, and Leech Seed. It can't really do much unless Barrage is a Grass type move, in which case, why didn't you use it? Okay, it switched it up, but this is also kind of alarming because if it is on the line, that means he did switch his Eevee evolution. That means he did switch it. It's got the same moves. I'll switch to Pikachu. Pikachu might go down. Spike Cannon is the one that goes up to 1 to 5, right? Yeah. Doesn't matter. Next, I think Pikachu will live if he doesn't get a crit. Oh, he's the only Detectorist. That's depressing. Anyway, he's dead. It's down. Okay, so if he didn't switch, his two last mons are going to be Ninetales and Jolteon. It lived? Oh, that's right. Electric is special. Yeah, how did it live? Alright, well, Thunderbolt again. Now it's down. It'll either have he'll either send out Ninetales or Jolteon. I'm hoping that he didn't switch it and it's not on the line, because if it's on the line, the next one's Magneton then. Ninetales or Jolteon. Ninetales or Jolteon. So he switched it up. I'm not even joking. If I literally can change this so it doesn't actually show everything, I would do it. Actually, I could take a screenshot and just do it. But anyway, it's literally on the line. It literally has Sandslash, Alakazam, Exeggutor, Ninetales, Cloyster, and Jolteon as that line. So literally, when he was sending when he sent a Sandslash, it's always guaranteed. It's always on that team as the front. Then we switched to Alakazam. I'm like, is he going on a line or something? And now it's confirmed because he went to Exeggutor. It's like, oh no, he's going on a line. What is he doing? And then he switched to Exeggutor, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense, you know? I have a water type out. He's going to try and do something against it. And then he switched to Cloyster, and I went, what? He's not on the line, but what is he thinking? And Cloyster's on two teams, by the way. It's on a Flareon or a Jolteon team. That's why I got really confused. That's why I'm like, oh, if the next one's Magneton, that means he did switch his Eevee evolution to Jolteon, and I don't know why or how he did it. Jolteon does not evolve into Flareon. That's the confusing point that I'm trying to make. So how did that happen? Okay, we've almost finished Pokemon Yellow. I know we could have definitely beaten the entire game if we had a Gyarados on our team, because Gyarados just rocks in any game it has, but seriously though, I'm surprised we were even able to do it with the starters. I can just use Dig. It might outspeed. Jolteon, I don't know if that's a Gen 6 change though, but Jolteon has base 130 speed. Actually, I can find out. Why am I thinking I can't figure it out? I really just find it out. Does it have base 130 speed? Because it'll definitely outspeed, because it's higher level. Okay, it does have base 130 speed, according to Cerebi for Gen 1. We might outspeed, we might not. We are level tied, okay. How? How do we outspeed? Blastoise isn't even that fast. I'm gonna tell you its base speed amount right now. Blastoise's base speed is 78. How does it outspeed a base 130 mon in speed? How? Whatever, it doesn't matter. It reminds me of Insurgents, where we were against Speed Form Deoxys. We were Jolteon, I think? Yeah, we were Jolteon. We were against Speed Form Deoxys, and it was paralyzed. And this was before Gen 7 Paralyzed, where you were hindered badly for speed. So it had 25% speed, I think, instead of the change. Because Gen 7, I think, changed it from 75% speed reduction to 50 or something like that. So it dropped it up dramatically. So that meant that Deoxys was 25% speed and was able to outspeed a perfect EV. Mind you, not beneficial towards speed. But I think I had speed at perfect IV Jolteon. And it was still able to outspeed that. How? How does that happen? How does that work? These games don't make any sense for that. But anyway, yeah. Okay. So that's it. That's it. That's the game. While it's going off, I'm gonna figure out how to do the videos, to be honest. Because we are getting up towards that 4-hour mark, and quite literally, I have to wait literally about 16 minutes to actually use it as 16-minute videos. But I don't know if I should do that. Either that or do it in the normal Gen 1 fashion. We ended off with 15-minute videos. I'm playing a joke here, but it's fine. I only ever known is going to tell me you're on the right track. Get a flashy gem from my aid. Yep. And there we go. There's Pokemon Yellow. This is actually, quite literally, the first time I've ever actually finished Pokemon Yellow. I got stuck at that one point. I don't think I've ever finished Pokemon Red or Blue, and that might be the reason why I've never actually been able to finish Pokemon Red or Pokemon Yellow, because I never actually played the original Gen 1 games. I only ever played the remakes, and that's how I remember beating them. And Pokemon Yellow was my introduction towards the Gen 1 games, and I don't think I've ever actually ended up finishing it. But now that I have, I don't really feel accomplished, if that makes any sense. I don't really feel accomplished. I feel something. I feel gratitude that I was able to actually ever finish Pokemon Yellow. Now I can say, I have video proof. I finished Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Now I'm going to say this because this probably will never happen. I have to find thumbnails for it. I have to find a thumbnail for it pretty much. But one of the things that I was thinking of doing was redoing all of Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow kind of thing. But I was going to do Pokemon Green. It won't actually be green. It'll be Pokemon Red, or it'll be yellow, or whatever. No, it'll be red or blue. But I'm going to nickname it to Green. And the only difference will be that we will start off with Bulbasaur, and I will show off that it's going to be very difficult to go and get that done. So, yeah. So that is going to be in the works. I'm going to try and find that thumbnail, and maybe it'll be like a later on thing. But yeah. So we finished it. We finished up with the team. I'm actually kind of surprised, to be honest. I actually thought we wouldn't be able to do anything. It didn't even heal our team. Oh, you bastard. It's fine. Alright. So, as I said, off screen, I'm going to be catching the Mewtwo and the legendary birds. I haven't done it for Blue yet. I don't know why I haven't done it for Blue yet. But the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and figure out if this game has a move relearner. If not, I am going to do this through external means. But I'm going to actually revert Leafia to having Sleep Powder again instead of Toxic. But I'm going to say this though. I'm going to keep a copy because I think I could probably dupe it. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to get a copy of Leafia before this change. So that way, though, when I do eventually do a giveaway of this, I still want to do it, but I don't know how to kind of, like, introduce it kind of thing. But if I do it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it be, is I'm going to have the Leafia that we have specifically right now. So you're going to get the champion Leafia rather than the non-champion Leafia. And if I can give it, because I know ribbons don't exist now, but if I can somehow give it the ribbon of it being the Kanto, like, not master, but like the Kanto, like, champion, then I'll try and do that. Or if I'll automatically give it to it, then that's even better. But yeah. But again, one of the few plans that were in the works was Pokemon Green, or blue-ish green kind of thing. Anyway, doesn't really matter. That one will probably never happen, so we're just gonna scooch it over to the side and forget about it. The other thing that was also that's also going to be in the works is the next Pokemon Essentials game that we're going to be playing. Yes, it is one that has, I think, resurfaced again in popularity. I think it has. I've seen it. I keep seeing this one pop up again here and there kind of thing. Keep popping up. So I think it's going to be a good idea to kind of start that, as it is going to be one of the biggest things that I would end up wanting to do. I loved this Pokemon Essentials game. It got a lot of backlash for it, I think, for some weird reason. You may already know by just me saying that. You might have been like, oh yes, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, this one has seen a lot of negativity for it. I don't know why, but it has. And all that. So yeah. So I'm actually kind of surprised about the death counter, to be honest. The team death count is 2. Let's go supersize it so that way people can read it. They can read it now. So here's the death count. Nope, kind of resize it like that. There we go, just in case you can see it. There you go. It's resized. Perfect. So the death count, we had 2 team wipes. We had one with just Pikachu against the first rival fight. Second rival fight technically, but the first one I don't really count because that one doesn't really do much of anything. The second one kind of does, but the second one is where we actually did lose to. So, hooray. That's the first team wipe. The second team wipe was when we were against a hiker. I remember watching this, and I was leveling up. No, I wasn't leveling up. I was trying to defeat him so we can get to a Pokemon Center. We struggled on the Pikachu, I think, or it was the Charizard. We struggled, and then Pikachu couldn't take it down, and then we were able to decrease the hiker's Pokemon's defense by so much, but the last remaining member, Cutter, was unable to win the fight. Now this chart wouldn't have changed if Cutter would have been able to do it. This chart would have stayed. It would have stayed as 2 team wipes, Pikachu's down by 3, and Charizard is down by 1. It still would have said that. But the difference is that we wouldn't have had to backtrack through Rock Tunnel a second time. Or we wouldn't have had to go through Rock Tunnel the second time. That's the only difference. Blastoise didn't receive a wipe. This is because when I was leveling up as Squirtle, I went with Squirtle first, then I switched. I don't think Pursuit is in this game, but even if it did, it never really did pop up where I was grinding. So there was very few times where I was like, oh, Squirtle can handle this, and Squirtle would go down to like 3 or 4 health, and I'm like, switch, and then I switched, of course, but like I didn't go and do all that stuff. Like Venus, like Bulbasaur was the more difficult one to farm for, because I was really surprised and how bad the move pool was, and all the stuff. I didn't really get too many good moves. I don't think I ever got any of the fishing rods, and I don't think there's any good like locations near water that have water types specifically, so I literally had to like train off of everything, and I literally was switching between Pikachu and Charizard kind of thing. I don't even think they leveled up, I don't think. Or maybe they did, I don't remember. I know at some point, I got I got Squirtle to like level 30, and I was switching from Bulbasaur to the Squirtle. So the Squirtle could do things, and then rinse repeat kind of thing. So I got Bulbasaur all the way up to like 30, and then I was like, okay, so by that point, Squirtle will be like level 33 or 34 or something like that. So keep rinse repeating, and I kept repeating it over and over again until Venusaur and the Squirtle and the Bulbasaur got to level 38, and I went, alright, this is it, I'm done, I'm going to sleep now. I've spent about 8 to 10 hours on this, I'm done, and I went to bed. Now, this means 8-10 hours of speed up for battle.